Call to order the regular meeting of the School Board of Independent School District 695. Seeing nobody for public comment, we'll move on to recognitions of guests and visitors. Seeing no guests and visitors, we will move on to item number 4, approving the agenda.
Roll call.
Roll call.
Oh, I have that on here.
Oh, for people present.
I have all the present.
Roll call, thank you.
I was like, let's do a roll call to approve the agenda.
All right, roll call.
Wait,
Director Sauter. Here. Director Rice.
Here.
Director Karati.
Here.
Director Lappy.
Here.
Director Raha.
Here.
Board Chair Casey.
Here. Now we will go on to approving the agenda.
A motion approval.
Second.
Motion by Director Raha, second by Director Lappy.
Mhm.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5, approving the consent agenda that consists of the items listed below. That would be the minutes of the June 26, 2023 regular meeting. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll support.
Motion by Director Randa Sauter, support by Director Karati. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Before we go on to the item number 6, we have some people that came in late. We are past our public comment. With the board's approval, I would ask if they have permission to speak, if you choose to do so. Okay, please step up, state your name for the record.
My name is Sophia Gravel. I have children in the Chisholm School District. I guess I was first wondering if there was going to be some sort of explanation of the termination of Ebony's contract, other than it just being an at-will contract. Unfortunately, there's a long history of discrimination here in this Chisholm School District, including towards my son from the board chair. And so I'm really concerned about.
Careful.
I'm speaking. Thank you. Well, I think it's important. So it's a bit concerning to me that one of the first orders of business is to fire the only woman of color or Black woman working for the district. So I'm just kind of wondering if, there's an explanation for the public. I'm not the only person concerned in the community. Like I said, other than it being an at-will contract. So.
Yeah, it is an agenda item, so whether there's discussion or not, that is up to the board. Any others wishing to speak? No? Okay. Before we go on to item 6, personnel, I just want to remind the board that before discussion starts on an agenda item, motion needs to be made and seconded before discussion begins. I know we've kind of gotten away from that a little bit. So we go from there. Agenda item 6A, motion to approve the hiring of Larry Baker as a 1.0 FTE K through 12 music specialist effective August 29th, 2023.
So made.
Motion by Director Lappy.
Support.
Support by Director Karati. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item B, 6B, is the motion to approve the resolution eliminating the business manager position effective July 24th, 2023. I will read the motion or read the resolution. Resolution states eliminating business manager position. Whereas starting on March 13th, 2023, the district employed its own full-time business manager. Whereas the district has not always employed a full-time business manager. Whereas the district has utilized resources available through a neighboring school district, Hibbing Public Schools, when it has not employed its own business manager. Whereas the school board believes it would be in the district's best interest to return to a model in which the district does not employ its own full-time business manager. Now therefore, School Board of Independent School District number 695, Chisholm Public Schools, resolves as follows. The district's full-time business manager position is eliminated effective July 24th, 2023. Item number 2, the superintendent is authorized and directed to continue efforts to utilize resources available through Hibbing Public Schools to ensure the district is able to meet its business office needs following the elimination of the full-time business manager position. With that read, I will entertain a motion for approval of the resolution.
I'll make a motion.
Support.
Motion by Director Price Hyman, support by Director Happy. Discussion.
Mr. Chair,
Director Rowley, you have the floor.
I have a few points here I'd like to make. First of all, the district has employed a full-time business manager since before I was on the board. Yes, we had the last one quit and we were stuck. We had someone come from Minneapolis every other day, which is physically impossible for that individual, and she could not no longer physically do it. Now, Hibbing reached out to us. We did not ask them. And they offered help. Well, of course we're gonna help, get help. We had nothing, our bills were behind. We weren't caught up on anything because we had nobody sitting in that office. So just a few points. According to what we received from Mr. Kaiser, a budget summary, our general fund deficit is $274,328. This deficit does not include the new Minnesota money coming from the state approved by the legislature. That amount we do not know. If somebody could tell me, I'd appreciate it. According to the insurance change that was approved last meeting, the savings to the district will be $35,000 for the next fiscal year. That's according to the union. Public records show that the salary for the business manager for fiscal year 2024 will be $76,500. And the benefit package for now is $14,964. That is health insurance and dental. With the change in health insurance, that total should be less. For now, the total benefit and salary package for this position is $91,464. Next point, the business manager, through emails, has updated the board on her training progress periodically involving multiple organizations and individuals since her hire in February of 2023. The business manager has also indicated she has taken over accounts payable and receivable from the Hibbing office and was being trained to do payroll and benefits by the Hibbing office. I defy anybody to tell me that they can pick up a job like this in 4 months. To me, that's really an insurmountable task. Everybody in this board has gone through training to do a job, and they need training to do the job correctly. So while I appreciate what Hibbing did, reaching out to us, and we were in bad shape when we had no one serving in the office, the truth of the matter, it was too big a job for their business manager to handle, and he said so. This agreement right now, to my knowledge, that is in place with Hibbing right now, costs us $10,417 per month for a yearly total of $125,004 per year. The idea that this is a budget cut simply does not add up. The difference is an additional $33,540 to the general fund deficit, as the salary and benefit package for the business manager only adds up to $91,464. And when Hibbing negotiates a pay raise for their business office, guess who eats it? We do. Because it happened last year. So what if the Hibbing district decides to end the agreement? They could do it at any time, which they did. What do we do then? Where do we go? Also consider the building project. It's a big project. The Hibbing business manager, when we started the original agreement, said that he did not sign on to do a building project. Who are we gonna find to do the financial part of that project? The statement, as I indicated, in the resolution that Chisholm did not always have a business manager is false. Multiple business managers served the districts even before my tenure started on the board. We did not have a business manager for a short time after a previous person left until we received help from the district of Hibbing. So I want everybody to think about this. Are we really going to put ourselves in a position where our back's against the wall and we have to depend on other people's goodwill to take care of us? I think that this is the wrong path. And I think that if there's anything that happens out of this, we eliminate this position, we eliminate the person that's manning this position, and we don't even know what the next package is from Hibbing. Is it gonna be more? I'm assuming yes. I don't know. How can we go and eliminate a position without knowing what's gonna come in behind? So I just hope that we can look to a future of this district and having somebody in that office, and instead of going out somewhere else, what could be detrimental to this district. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Director Aho. Any other comments or concerns in regards to the resolution brought before you?
When does a new contract come out for Hibbing then?
The current contract runs through 2025 actually, with the option that either party can dissolve it. I think it's 60 days. So, yeah.
2025, so the project would.
It would take us right to there, yep.
And I think that without having the current business manager's contract in front of me, I don't believe that's any different. Hibbing's opt-out clause isn't any different than the clause of the current business manager. In fact, I don't even think it's
less.
Pardon me?
I think it's less notice.
Yeah, I think it's only 30 days.
Hibbing's or
No,
the current?
The current.
Contracts.
So,
Mr. Chair. Hibbing,
go ahead.
their board decided wanted to terminate the contract. They wanted to do it in 2 weeks. Fortunately, Mr. Kaiser spoke up and said that's impossible. We can't do that. So I thank him for that. But they have the discretion to do whatever it is they do. I've never seen a copy of the agreement with him. So I'm not sure what that entails.
Yeah, I think at our subcommittee meeting with Hibbing on Wednesday, some of that subject might come up with that. The district is also paying a consultant also to assist the business manager, our current business manager. I believe her name is Catherine Heisel?
Oh, no.
Kristen Hoheisel.
Kristen Hoheisel.
So she is getting wages from the district also.
Kristen is mentoring Ebony, right, through this,
Mhm.
virtually?
Yep, and she is drawing pay from the district.
And I think the other thing is that we would need to also find an assistant for the business manager, which would be an additional salary, which I'm sure isn't gonna be less than $40,000 or $50,000. So, I mean, that's a position that we haven't been able to fill either. So we are, I mean, I do still think we are getting a benefit by utilizing a neighboring district to have those services covered, plus having the entire support of their office without paying for our own benefits package and an additional salary position here. And again, it is good to attempt to collaborate in services that we can utilize.
Well, we get extra fund, and we get funding from the state for collaborating,
Right.
a certain percentage between districts. And that's what we're doing is collaborating.
And we want to be able to tap into those resources as well.
Any other discussion?
I don't think Ebony is, I don't know what kind of job she's doing since I'm not here on the ground, you know, so just kind of, you know, going with what information we have in front of us. I don't know if we're jumping the gun or if we should wait, or if, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it's a personal issue by any means.
No, I don't believe it.
I think she's a great gal.
She's.
Mr. Chair,
That's correct.
I've had conversations with Ebony weekly. Ask her how she's doing, ask her if she needs help. She says she's receiving help from ARC, which is a great source. They're fabulous. ARC thinks she's brilliant. Okay, that's good. She's receiving help from Kristen. Kristen is under a contract so much per hour of work. Kristen is a professional. She was getting training from Alex. He's a professional. She's learning from the people who know. And like I said, this job, talking to our previous business manager, it takes 3 to 5 years to pick it up. You can't pick it up in 3 or 4 months. I defy anybody to do that. So I'm a little concerned that we're jumping the gun. I really and truly am. Whatever Hibbing says, whatever they say they can take off of Alex's plate, if there is anything, is it gonna be enough? Because if our bills start falling behind, and right now we're caught up, if our bills start falling behind, what's gonna happen? Who are you gonna call? Remember our previous superintendent was calling to get bills paid. Okay? There's nobody down in that office to talk to. Gotta get a hold of Mr. Kaiser. He doesn't always get back to you. It goes in a circle like this, because he's busy. I get that. I don't blame him for this. But I just think we're jumping the gun here and, you know.
Did you receive feedback from Mark and Kristen
Yeah.
on their progress?
I called and asked. I'm on the ARC board. I
Yeah,
talked to
I know
Cindy
you
Lee
are.
Olson, and Cindy Lee says, she's brilliant. She picks up stuff like this. And she knows what she's doing. Kristen, she was business manager when I got elected. Kristen says she's really sharp. She knows what she's doing and this and that, whatever. The Hibbing office is training her now on payroll and benefits. At least they were. But again, she could pick that stuff up. So do we need an assistant? Maybe not. I don't know. But when this building project comes, Alex said he couldn't handle it. Who's gonna handle it? Might be a question to ask yourselves. Who's gonna handle it? So I think I've said enough, but you know where I stand.
I've had several conversations with Alex, and he's pretty comfortable moving forward. And I've had conversations with the office, and when we did interview payroll, the going rate is not at 40 or 45. It's up, and so it's purely my recommendation is purely for financial reasons, and to continue the services we've had for the past couple of years with them. And I think moving forward, I think I'm pretty comfortable moving forward that we're going to be fine. And the other thing is we got in Gensa, We're paying a ton of money as project managers, and they need to take on some of this responsibility too, and they will, as far as the building project goes too, so.
Yeah, I believe it certainly is nothing personal against Ebony. I personally think it's following recommendations of our superintendent and doing financially what we think is best for the district at this time. And who knows if it'll change over the years, you don't know. No, I don't know what tomorrow will bring. But it absolutely has nothing to do with Ebony as a person. She's a good worker, she's smart, she's all of that. It just, the timing is just not right now.
Any other discussion? Lisa, will you take roll call, please?
Director Sauter,
Yes.
Director Rice,
Yes.
Director Karati Simon,
Yes.
Director Lappy,
Yes.
Director Raha,
No.
Board Chair Casey.
Yes. Motion carries. Item number 6C, motion to terminate the at-will contract of Ebony Johnson, business manager, effective July 24th, 2023.
So many.
Motion made by Director Rice,
Support.
support by Director Karati Simon. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
No.
Those opposed?
No.
Motion carries. Agenda item number 7, administrative business, motion to approve the contract for vended meals with Arrowhead Economic Opportunity Agency from September 5th, 2023 to May 31st, 2024. Looking for a motion.
I'll motion approval.
I'll support.
Motion by Director Raha, support by Director Linda Sauter. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Item 7B, motion to approve the professional service agreement between Independent School District number 695 and North Homes Incorporated effective July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2020. Is that a typo?
Yeah.
2024? Is that supposed to be?
Motion.
Motion by Director Karati Simon,
Support.
support by Director Rice. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 8, discussion. Anybody have items for discussion?
I was wondering about the parade. Do we want, Jessica actually was brought up, us being in the Doc Graham parade. And I know that we got pencils last year, but her suggestion was that maybe we ask if they would just bring a bus and Jessica would round up, she said she'd round up teachers and whoever. And then we can pass out pencils. I mean, I'll be happy to walk alongside the bus or whatever and pass out, so, but then we would just have to talk with Ryan
Yeah.
about maybe having a bus on that day, cause I'm sure somebody will, have to drive it, so I suppose.
What's the date on that, 4th or 5th?
I think it's that first weekend in
First week of
August.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's,
Fifth maybe, is that the
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah,
The 5th is Saturday.
yeah.
I think that's,
our reunions the next weekend.
Yeah,
I
so,
have to be very careful.
yeah.
I may be out of town for that also, so.
I will be out of town.
But we'll definitely, I mean, I will take charge, I'll run, I'll just, you just have to protect the pencils in your office. But I'll contact Ryan and,
Okay.
if that's okay with everybody, I mean, and then Jessica said she would round up teachers.
That's fine.
Okay,
That's fine with me.
I have to run an event after for kids, and so I told Shannon I couldn't be in the parade, but
okay.
if anything changes, I'll let you know.
Do you know if our band is gonna be involved?
I don't know what the band
They
is.
usually are.
They usually are.
We're not doing
I
it
would
full
assume
I haven't seen them
they
meet
are.
Just
this
doing
one
it
yet.
after the event.
After the thing for kids.
And I know there's one class for sure having a float in there, I know for sure 78 is having a float. And so if for some reason, you know, they can, you could probably just
Walk
go
behind them.
run behind them, or it's, at least it's all
Cause
school.
they'll be chiseling.
There, yeah, they have all the rainbow colors and all that, so, but I'll run with it, I'll take care of it.
My only question is if the band is involved, do we have any concerns on instrument issues if something gets wrecked?
What do you mean, during the parade?
That is a school instrument. Are the kids covered?
The
They've been in the parades many times,
Okay.
so I'm guessing. I have a spare
I've never
clarinet
heard
if
of any.
anybody wants to play.
Instruments get
I've never heard of concerns.
The
No,
band.
and actually, we maybe can tie that in. You know, if
Like a-
the bus will have to bring maybe them and then we can use the bus, right? That, oh boy, I'm thinking now. I will talk to them.
I do have something in discussion, just the property transfer or property
Swap.
dealings between the city and the school. Have we gotten anywhere with those?
I haven't had any conversations with anybody at the city.
I
I
would
probably have
suggest that
a lot more questions.
we should have the committee put back together until it's done. Cause we're not done yet. I
No,
mean,
I
we
thought
haven't
they were-
seen the other contract from the.
I thought they were I thought there was something being reviewed and then there's supposed to be, maybe Stephanie's gonna schedule a meeting or something, maybe the last.
Who's reviewing?
Right.
I can't remember if it was reviewing on the city side or if it was.
I know that Administrator Scrubber reached out to Superintendent Norman before he left to try to get something set up, but
No time,
nothing got done.
okay.
I'll follow up.
But our committee was dissolved at the beginning of the year, so I think we need to talk about putting that committee back together.
I think
And
they
it
had,
was
I think
you
they
and
had,
I and the chair.
I think they had some agreements and stuff that was being reviewed by the attorneys. I just can't remember if it was being reviewed by Attorney Lindsay for
I
the
think that's
city
what we were
maybe,
waiting on.
and then it was gonna, go back over to us and we were gonna have a.
Lisa, can we put that on the next
Yeah,
agenda,
I think it's,
reinstating
yeah,
that
we should do
committee?
that.
Okay, and
It was in it was, documents are being drafted for review, I just don't remember where they kind of left off.
I don't remember that Mr. Brunfeld was involved. I thought there was somebody else from that office that was involved. I
Yes,
don't know if that's.
Lewicki, was it Joel Lippi?
Yeah, I
maybe
think-
was
Yeah,
reviewing it?
It
Yeah.
wasn't Mitch
I don't think it was
Brunfeld.
Mitch at the time, no.
No, I can't remember the guy's name, but,
Yeah, I think it was Joel Lewicki.
okay.
Again, I can't remember if it dropped off there, and we were supposed to, when we got her back from the M7 meeting, if it was, they
Yeah,
had reviewed and there were some changes, I can't remember the status, there was.
I think that Mr. Norman had not heard from him. And I know Mr. Norman was in contact with
Yeah.
him, but again,
Yeah.
right in the feet.
Yeah,
I think Travis was gonna start writing some grants on that field, wasn't he? So hopefully we can get it done. Yeah, it's no team.
but I do know one of the things that was done was the survey, I think the survey and the appraisal, which were things that would, take a little bit of time, so I think both of those things were completed.
I think so.
I just really can't remember what attorney had it last.
They just had to add, there was some verbiage that needed to be added, I thought, for if the school ever, it went back to the
Oh,
city.
reversion, yeah, that's right, I think that's what it was, but again, I can't remember if it was with Colosimo's office or if it was with Trent's, I don't remember who had it last, that's
I
all.
think it's Colosimo. I
Okay.
believe it was. Yeah. Memory fades.
I know, it was.
It's been a while.
any other discussion items? Item number 9, information, just as I stated earlier, we do have the subcommittee joint meeting with Hibbing on Wednesday at 1 o'clock over at the Hibbing School Board room. again, discussing items of collaboration and cooperation. And hopefully I can meet with the superintendent, Director Raha, and Director Rhonda Sauter for a few minutes after the meeting, so we can formulate a little discussion. With that, I will make a motion to adjourn.
I'll support it.
So
Motion by Director Raha,
Second.
second by Director Lappy. Time is 5:30. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Our next board meeting is the 25th.
Yeah.
Which I will be, and I will have to confirm on the.
You guys want to meet here or we will there? You wanna go over there?